Hey, everybody. Longing for cooler days on this yet another triple digit weather. It's 104 right now in Texas, and I'm stuck here in bed recuperating because my back went out and, major headache, and then I'm all bundled up here. I have to put my legs on this thing to elevate them because they have a tendency to turn purple and they get ice cold. So, yeah, kind of depressed today, but anyway, I'm working on a new project, and then I thought I would update you. So I made these with this set of watercolors, which I really like, but there's hardly any space to work on here, and it beads up quite a bit. And with some gouache, but again, um, this this little pan beads up. I'm telling you this because I'm leading up to the project that I'm working on. So this is another one that I did in December. And all of these, I added this cheap acrylic paint to it, watered down, of course. So this is how I painted these. And then I was trying to teach myself how to do abstract art. Yeah, my brain isn't wired that way. I don't know what this is, but I think this is my last nerve ending. Because it just, yeah, no. First and last one I will probably ever do. It just took too long. I discovered I did not like drawing as much as I like hurrying up to finish a painting. So anyway, then I thought, well, what can I do from bed while I'm sitting on heat for my low back and all bundled up here with the AC blasting. Hate to get my bill next month, but it is what it is. So I went on YouTube and I found some wonderful, wonderful watercolor artists that share their techniques. Now, this was a mistake. This was super cute. You know, I had it so super cute, but I smudged my signature and I didn't like it, so like everything else I do, overkill. And then I didn't like it. Oh, look how cute they are. They're just adorable. But then I had to make another one, and these are their, you know, these need to have, what's that surgery? Gastrointestinal surgery. They are some plump babies there. I don't know what went on and what genetic mutation happened with their wings, but yeah, whatever. It's just, it's only my, let's see, number 14 painting. So, yep. Anyway, then I did some floral practice, watching a video, and actually it turned out pretty good. You know, once you know the techniques, it's pretty simple. So I think this is my favorite, and this one. And I really like all of them, but yeah, I think those turned out reasonably well. So then somebody suggested, why don't you do bookmarks? So I didn't want to waste watercolor paper because I only have one pad here. And they're not cheap, so, excuse me. So I took some literally 4x6, like note cards, blank note cards, like the type you get from the dollar store, like 2 for $1 for like 100 cards. And yeah, this turned out really well. I can't seem to get away from these mountains. And honestly, you know what? Today, here's where I would like to be. Right there. Without the mosquitoes, of course. So one day I'll find where this happy place is, but never been to the mountains. Or maybe I could sit underneath a tree and, you know, whatever. But anyway, I'm just practicing here. So I was discovering my frustrations with this small little palette and this one that continued to bead up. And so then I went, of course, on YouTube and random videos. They said, hey, paint on porcelain. So I went to my kitchen and I confiscated a platter. And it turned out that it worked really, really, really well. So again, went on Amazon, and no way I'm spending $30 on this little hobby because, you know, my attention span is like the fungus gnats that are driving me crazy right now because of the garden out there. And I bought some cheap plants at Walmart. No, 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 no. They were riddled with gnats, and now I've got an infestation. So, back to the topic. Anyway, so I thought, well, why don't I just make my own palette? So I went on YouTube and discovered, hey, people make palettes. They do it out of air clay and Fimo clay, and I didn't have any of that, but I did have some really old Sculpey. And I didn't want to waste all of it, but when I say old, I mean really old, like 10 years old. But it was still soft and pliable. So the porcelain palette that I wanted was a rose, but it was so small. It was like a 6x6 palette. I think this tile's 8x8. And it was so small, 35 bucks. Oh, no, not even on a good day. So I thought, well, I've never sculpted before except for, little jewelry stuff. So why don't I give it a go? So this would be the prize palette. Now, I would love this. This is 8.5 by 11. But I would love, love, love to make one of these if this works. Now I realize I could probably go to a ceramics place, but it kind of exhausted that rabbit trail when I discovered the cost. And because apparently they don't let you just get the ceramic clay and let you fire your own stuff. I mean, they make money by you buying their product and then painting it and firing it. And I have no desire to get into ceramics because I don't have very much strength in my fingers. So anyway, this would be the mama, okay? So I took a reference photo of just like this and printed it off, and I made a tiny, tiny little palette. So this tile's 8x8. So yeah, it's about 4 by 5 inches, something like that. And I haven't fired it yet, but apparently, I haven't baked it yet, but apparently all you have to do is seal this after you bake it. Well, they did this with air dry. I'm assuming this will work with Sculpey. And if it works, I will be very happy. But when this is all nice and hard, sand it down a little bit with a Dremel, wearing a mask, of course, because you don't want to inhale that stuff. That'll slowly kill you over time. Anyway, so yeah, just to seal this down, wipe it down, and then paint a high gloss Mod Podge. That's dishwasher safe. So I have some of that stuff, and I'm just trying to use my supplies because clearly I can't get out anywhere, and I'm running out of money. Those poor Amazon drivers. No, really, it's just I don't like to have things delivered when it's so freaking hot. So anyway, I'm just using the supplies that I have. So I spent a while sculpting this, and yeah, hopefully this will bake. I could probably put it out on my patio because triple digit temperatures out there, and I might just try it. I seriously, because I'm not going to fire up the kitchen oven on this, and that's not in this heat. But anyway, so and then when all is said and done, when this is baked and painted with acrylic paint, a couple coats, and then painted with Mod Podge, the high gloss stuff, then you seal it with acrylic waterproof sealant like they have for boats. And I'm sure that reeks to high heaven, so don't have any, not planning to get any, but I do have resin. So, UV resin. And while that stinks, it doesn't stink as bad. So I might try that. And if it works, that would be so, so cool. So that is the project that I'm working on, and hopefully it'll all turn out. And yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what I'm working on today anyway. And I guess we will talk at you later, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay cool, stay safe, and we'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.